With the holiday season upon us, you may begin to notice it's easy to gain some extra weight.
We're consuming more food. Oftentimes we're drinking more alcohol. Those things contribute to a lot more calories.
Right, because when family's around, you drink more alcohol.
Without question.
We spoke with Benjamin Brown, owner of BSL Nutrition, to help us learn about 3 foods you can rely on to keep healthy and how to put them together to create your go-to winter meal.
The average American gains 1 to 2 pounds of weight every year, especially during the holidays.
Which doesn't seem like much.
Right, but especially when we don't lose that weight year after year, that starts to become a problem.
So to help minimize those gains, switch out your regular pasta with spaghetti squash.
Not that there's anything necessarily wrong with pasta, but with spaghetti squash, we're getting about 1/4 of the calories that we would get from a regular pasta. We're getting more nutrition, we're getting more fiber, so it becomes a great fat loss food.
I don't even know the ingredients in pasta, because I get it out of a box. What all's in that?
Well, in pasta, we're getting flour and other refined grains. And that doesn't necessarily make it bad, but it certainly lends itself to being a lot more calorically dense. And when we eat more calories, we gain more weight.
And it's easy to make spaghetti squash just as good as regular pasta. You start by poking holes on each side. Then
Bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then we are going to shred it up into a spaghetti-like dish.
next, while the spaghetti squash is cooking, ground turkey.
If we can choose leaner sources of protein, that's protein that has a little bit less fat on it, then has less calories to it, it's going to be less calories in total, and it's going to help keep us full for longer, which is going to help with that fat loss goal.
So to prepare the ground turkey,
we just saute it up, add some herbs, some pepper, some salt, and it goes great with the spaghetti squash and a good pasta sauce.
With those bold flavors, you don't feel like you're missing out on taste.
and the last food to add to your meal, potatoes.
When we talk about winter foods, it's kind of hard to not want to gravitate towards potatoes specifically, and potatoes get a really bad rap. All of these white starches, oftentimes people are told to avoid them.
However, white potatoes are high in a fiber called resistant starch.
The great thing about resistant starch is it actually helps us with blood sugar regulation. It actually helps us with digestive health and feeding healthy gut bacteria, and it's also delicious.
For the perfect winter food meal, add the 3 foods together.
This is completely satisfying.
We're keeping the holiday weight off with winter foods at the top of the list.